Dun, 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 dun. Hey guys, hi everyone. Good evening, and welcome back to my channel. This is the real Hebrew girl. So, my beautiful ladies, all the real Hebrew girls. Good evening, everyone. If this is your first time of stumbling or seeing my video, please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. If you have subscribed before, no forget to, when you get the notification bell, to support your girl. I love you all. So what we want to talk about today is about pastor and the way they put poto poto for we women, Gary. The way when they put sansan for we women, Gary. Now we want to talk this evening. And I know say these people, they don't shaping so many things with their mentality, with their beliefs for that our country. And many of them, I think the oversabi is just like getting out of hand. Oversabi of plenty pastor for that country. When they say, now pastor go tell person when he go do his wife. Na pastor go tell person wetin when he go buy cloth. Some pastor they completely in control of their members' life. To the extent say some people cannot do without these people. So we dey see am every day. How they take control about so many lives and so many poisonous talk when they talk for the society. E come carry some African men, come tie their hand back. They no know their position as men because of na so Bible talk, na so Bible not talk, na so this one talk, na so this one want no talk. E no make men and women know their position for our society today. And it is really damaging us as Africans. When e be say man no know wetin e supposed to do, woman no know wetin supposed to do. Woman go dey do man go dey do woman work. So as I dey go for Facebook, I come stumble upon this write-up by Pastor Funke Adejumo. Let me read wetin she write come out. Though I shift am near my computer, make una see am, but una see am, make I read am out. So she talk am say, if your husband does not improve after marrying you, you are a witch. So me, for long time now, they don't draw so many African women, brand them with different name, both the one will be their name, both the one will not be their name. They don't brand so many women with different name and give them so many treatments will be say no correspondent. Okay. When this type of behavior, when I experience am, where it be say if something not they go well, they'll say na woman cause am, they'll say na witch cause am, they'll say na wizard cause am. I remember when I did Maroc 17 years ago, people no strike to Europe for about a year plus because the river was bad. We see where they for carry so many women comot. They say now they cause am, now they be wish. So Madam Funke or Pastor Funke, when man improvement get to attach with marriage, man wey no dey work before, e no feel like working before, e no dey look for work, e no dey look for nothing. If he marry, no be extra burden that man carry enter house. So if that person wey he marry born, no be extra work and extra burden that person, that man carry. Because when it come to the role of marriage, we dake, they not tell us wetin man supposed to dey do, wetin woman supposed to dey do. Even if they tell us, because of the desperation of so many women, then so far they get husband, they no care. They go do man work, they go do woman work. And people come normalize and say, woman go born, e go take off children, e go still go find money come. Women come hijack the post of men and everything to dey do am just to keep the men at home, just to keep men for their life. Okay? We don dey do this thing for long, but no be normal thing in any other society. If you go to Asia, you go to Europe, you go to other places, man na man. Man dey work, women dey take off children for house. Okay? But our own, our women, and they be man and they be woman. Na im make una dey see say they say they no get respect. Woman wey don dey work 24/7 every day, dey work im money, dey do everything. She dey stressed. E go dey look you one kind. You no dey compensate am, you no dey show am love, you no dey show am care, you no dey join am take off the children. E no fit respect you. You see am now say this woman come and say, if your husband marry you, even though say na jobless man, e no get anything wey dey do before. Some of una wey dey carry jobless man go for house. If she believe say automatically, because person marry you now, even though say na lazy man, the man need to progress. Na here we for dey see women wey go tell man say go work, e go dey vex, no wan work. So how automatically marriage come attach to wealth? How? Because when we talk about marriage, that one na another responsibility wey man go carry, which is caring for the woman, and when the baby come, we dey care for am. You no expect a woman wey born today to go find work now, or to go do one thing or the other. That is why a man, wetin una suppose to dey preach for church, say make men dey ready themselves before they go dey marry. Make they ready themselves before they dey think about marriage. Make they no dey jump, carry themselves into marriage so quick. They know your own, you attach marriage to success, automatic success. You believe say if man marry woman now, the man is entitled to automatic money wey no work for automatic success. And so therefore, if the man life no improve immediately, na the woman fault, na the woman be bias wey tie the man money down. And don't use this thing cause trouble for so many homes. Okay? May we continue. He said, do something with your life as a woman. You were created to add value. I add value to my marriage. My husband looked at me and said, I want to be married to you eternally. I beg you, before this woman become pastor, how many companies she get for Nigeria? How many businesses she get for Nigeria? Which work she learn? Apart from carry microphone, they shall donate tithes, offering. We want to know how many children she gets, her background, her parents get money, her father get money. We want to know, because wetin dey vex me say, after all this our gullible citizens don donate money finish for una, una go come dey shade the money for their face with, you are lazy, you are this, you are that. I pray God answer me. Why this na all una dey God dey answer? You know the answer una members. God answer you because people were putting offering every Sunday. People were giving you their money out of gullibility. Some people were paying offering and trekking home. That is how you add value to your husband. The man pimp you, make you go dey shout for water and bring money. Apart from that, don't know the other business wey you don do for your life for you to even to say you add value your husband. Yes, which husband no wan marry preacher wey be say if your woman prefer go dey shout up and down, money go full everywhere. They say that dey count una money for church, all the pastor money no dey finish, money dey full everywhere. Who no go wan dey with that kind thing? Business empire. Why e be say pastor wife no dey like leave pastor, even though say e go do ding dong with all the members wey dey the church, dem no dey like to comot. One, because of power, people dey respect dem. Two, because of money wey involve, dem no dey like to comot if no be say the thing really warrant dem to leave. So why your husband no wan dey with you? You already open a business empire wey be say people dey donate, a whole business wey be say the whole country dey give you money. Why? If you want to really be a woman that add value to your marriage, go and struggle the way the rest women are struggling. Go and do what the rest women are doing. Then we know you really have value to your life or to your marriage as a woman, instead of putting all this stuff outside. So let us continue. He said, your husband said he want to be married to her entirely. Stop being a beggarly wife. Don't be a drag or liability. If your husband life doesn't appreciate after marriage, you are a wish. Can you imagine? He say make una no be beggar wife. If person no come beg a wife, a husband money, he will go beg. That is why una make African men not to provide for women. Instead of them to provide for women and their children, they better go carry new woman entirely. All these are the conditioning and the mentality many people are putting on all these women. You don't need to ask money from a man. The man have the right to pull 6 baby out of your womb. The man have the right to keep a woman at home, do everything to her, waste her life, make her a nanny without no compensation. Even the cheapest woman over here in Europe, he have compensation of being a mother, of being a wife, either from the government or from the husband. Now don't turn men to nothing. Even the rich men for Africa, they cannot simply divorce and give compensation to their women and their children, give money to their children to live, because of that mentality. One I don't put for women, go and look for your money. That is why there is so many single mothers today, because the men don't hold any responsibility to them to care for them, either before or after marriage, or to care for the children. Because now don't pump that thing for their head. Say, the man don't hold you nothing. No man hold you nothing. You have no right to ask him for nothing. Then you people are just working wombs. More not just put on our wombs for rent. Oh, I they rent my womb, but they will even pay you instead of a man to keep you at home for free. Babies, everything, dirty, no home, no better dress. This is why there is so much criminality all over today where we live for Africa. Because the men don't do responsibility. And as soon as they put all these things out, so why are you people even demanding government should take care of your children, government should do this, government should do that? They hold you nothing then, because you people have created that mentality that nobody hold you nothing. Over here in Europe, the women, if things is not right, they protest the ask of their rights. That is why even no tangible woman in parliament today, in that Senate, no one better one that could stand, because all of them are still under a man. They can't talk, they are not free. You come and say liability, liability. Please, no be because of an African them use that language liability. You should use it properly. Everything liability. These are women that are betting the next generation. These are women that have done so much for the society. Without no woman, no Africa in 40 years, in 20 years, nobody in Africa without no women. If the women choose to protest and close their wombs, that they will not have babies, Africa will go into extinction. If the Europeans choose to close their wombs, and we are not going to bear children anymore until our husbands, our government is giving us so money. There will be nobody in this world, no woman, no life. That is why women are pampered, are taken care of. Look at Africa. We are the face of poverty, face of pain. When you see women, not women again, all of them face because of all this type of talk. Nobody owe you nothing. Don't be a liability. If I cannot be a liability to my husband, who am I going to be a liability to? Your husband? Your husband? People are saying all this. Indirectly, it's most of the women that is taking care of all the children. At times, all these men, 50, 50 something, because of the bad life you people have programmed them to live. They cannot focus on one family. 50, 50 something years, many of them don't enter voicemail. Many of them are already in voicemail. When you tell a man, you grow a man up telling him he doesn't owe any responsibility to the woman, he doesn't owe any responsibility to nobody. How are you going to get a good leader that will be accountable to the people? All these things indirectly connect to the lack of accountability and responsible politicians in our society today. There is no way we can find one, because people have programmed them, the women, that the men don't hold them any responsibility. That is why we cannot mesh together. We cannot mesh together. It's difficult with this type of mentality where we believe the men don't owe us anything. We can have 6, 7 baby for them. They have the right to cheat. They have the right to do this. They have the right to do that. And you come out and cry over and this. You come out and cry for good government when there is no good husbands at home. Husbands many of them can be the leaders of tomorrow and impart something on their children. When you tell a man he doesn't owe a woman responsibility, he can pack and leave anytime. There is no security. And when there is no security in a marriage, in a relationship, the children are insecure. There is a lot of problem everywhere. Who will come out and preach one thing, will do another thing. This is not nice. Okay, let's continue. Some of you are just sitting down. She said, some of you are just sitting down, pumping out children and doing nothing. No man wants a liability in his life. What is liability? Men, don't listen to all these people. If you look at daughter now, her son, all of them are living fine because the husband choose to create a legacy, choose to be with her, because everybody's donating free money for them. Don't listen to all this pressure. They have led a lot of African men astray. They have led a lot of people to their early 6 feet. These people with their mouth. Liability, a woman that is burning the society. They are bringing the next generation. What have African men done for African women? What? Apart from pain, cheating, lies. If you look at the big top politicians, are they responsible with their wives and children? No. Many are cheating, many are wifing them, different women. Many are not responsible with their children and whatsoever. So what do you think they are giving that the women don't deserve? Don't allow young ladies that are coming, don't allow all this pressure to tell you that you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. No, you deserve a loyalty, love, respect from a man. You deserve to be taken care of. As far as this man wants you to bet those things that you have in your womb for him, he should be able to take off you and create a legacy for himself. When we have preachers like this, we wonder why our men are so lazy. Many of them are not providing. Many of them are not in a stable and lasting relationship. We wonder and question why there is so much single mother and so much suffering from our women today. We question. There is a lot of comment. Let me see how people reacted to it. You see, that woman has nothing to offer. Her talk is always, if your husband cannot borrow 1 million from you, you are a liability, as if everybody will be rich. She married to a dusty. That is why she's doing like this. Maybe she's the one that is taking care of her husband with the offering money, because I don't see any reason. Even before a man could borrow 1 million from you, you should have invested something on you to be able to get that. Yeah, you should invested on you. Imagine a woman that just finished her school, everything and all, because the men have a lot of advantage and have baby and everything. Is she going to be getting 1 million to be giving to her husband? I feel. He said, dead mud idiot, come and carry your sister. Hi, Nigeria. Oh. This woman self should be coming down small, beg. Is it this one at tight and not free talk? That woman is 50 is 105 right. Guests of now they are full of carnal beings that cannot understand what when they are being released. I've seen a man that after he got married to his wife, he started having problem with his business and all the money disappeared. The man now maybe he started, he was providing for himself alone. Now he's providing for two people. It's not easy. He said things are very hard now. 80% of Nigerian women do not fold their hands and watch their husband work. 20 of those not working men be those their husband refused them working. Do you research well? Yes, that is true. There is no time our women are not doing something. That is a lie. Who know the fakara? Who know they do this? I know. Our women, our Nigerian women are trying. No? You cannot even know some whether they are men or they are women anymore because of struggle love they put themselves. It is all the women we open church. You should open church. Oh. Yeah, we should open church. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this one is even complaining about the word witch and the word unpaid children. That is not nice. We should encourage the men to go work, to go look for money, work, take care of the woman if they want woman. If you cannot take care of one, don't carry one. Hmm? This one says some women bring good luck and some women bring bad luck. He said, what has poverty got to do with witchcraft? Some pastors are unbreakers. Yes, they could be unbreaker. The man that don't understand all this language now, they will go home and start giving problem to their wife. Hey, since I married you, I have not been progressing. Since I married you, I have not been doing this. They will start giving problem. Maybe that woman does it, she did not do nothing. So we will have problem. hope you see all these pastors come motivational, we can hear them marker. They don't even do 30% of what they dish out. Imagine one man will go home now and start calling his wife a witch because of his own laziness that couldn't fetch him anything. Which is true. Which is true. This is exactly what my husband said. She speaks both for men and women. You need to see her talk to men. The poster just choose what to favor him. Do you think that? I don't think that this mentality of liability. I will show another video again of one pastor telling women, go and look for money, don't be a liability, waiting. This, you will not see Oyibo, maybe all the days now, you will not see Oyibo having 5 children. Black woman will have 5 children and go without no penny from the government. And you will still call her liability. Maybe these women should reduce their children. Many of them are doing a lot. Many of them are selling the market. They are doing a lot. Even when I was growing up, many women even work more than the men. So I don't know. You say, Mrs. Pastor, I pity the people that will fall for this rubbish. You just vomited from your mouth. So for your mind now, you have work extorting people of their hard-earned money. You think that adding value. You choose to be a preacher because you wouldn't find any other things to fit in. Abi, what I said before. Sometimes I wonder if you preacher use your head at all. So a woman is the only one meant to make a man appreciate Abi. What about if the woman doesn't appreciate after getting married to a man? The man will be that wizard. I guess your husband said, how are we supposed to know your husband said so before you open your mouth you to speak rubbish? Always seek for God wisdom. It is very important before you use your speech and tear home apart, Mrs. Preacher. God have mercy on you. That is how they are. They cause problem. The other one said, I love your comment, and some men who lack sense and understanding after reading this will go home and misbehave, rude to their wife, calling them all sort of names. Yes, they have destroyed so many homes, these people. Hey, they will take this one, they are not compatible. They should not do before they marry. They should do before they marry. What did you know? Eh? What did you know? That's exactly my point. This woman like talking rubbish. That she use opportune should make her feel others are foolish. I never like her preaching because she's talking rubbish. I'm tired. A man that has never worked before will be pointing the mother this, will be pointing the sister wish, pointing everybody wish because of them. You should go and work. What happened to in Europe? Most of the big companies where all these abadaki go to look for work, go to put their CV, it is men that open it. So we have 50 workers, so we have 100 workers, so we have 1,000 workers. They have wife at home. What happened if we empower our men? We talk to them what we want, we demand. They go and work. Look at Chinese people. Are they not men? Why is all this mommy destroying our men with nonsense? You can see this man. Anybody when they go this church now, sorry be their name. Imagine this woman saying this in a country where most of the men don't have permanent job. Many don't want to work. They want to spend their time humanizing, drinking, and doing all these things. Imagine this woman preaching this kind of thing in the church. There will be a problem in many homes because our daki, many know they use their head to think of. Many now they are ding dong, and they think. They don't think with their brain. They will go home now and start bringing problem every day. Since I married you, I have been suffering. Show me your account before you marry. Any Nigerian women that have husband, they will not allow the other person to rest. They will be doing up and down. Tomorrow we will talk about this type of topic here. They will be doing anyhow. They will not allow, well, you are not doing it well. You are not doing it well. Is a no man want a liability. So my question is, why are many successful ladies still single? Offering money is there for una. Yes, no man want a liability. Most bankers are single women. Yes, no man want a liability. Most women that have money, men go there to chop their money and leave them. So where is the no man want liability? No man want liability. People should stop this. Guys, people should stop. Just stop deceiving yourself. If this was the broadcast that I was for, yeah, it is. Wow, there was a problem with the connection. It said, single by choice. Okay, it said, uh, most successful lady are single by choice. They don't believe that marriage limits. They believe that marriage limits a woman. So you see all these mommies, they are problem. I swear, they are really, really problem. The moment they marry, they will not allow other women to have this. They will like, eh, you are not doing it well. You are asking me for transport. You are asking me for money. That's why nobody's marriage. You sell for free. Leave other women. Hmm? Just leave other women to that is to live their life. You stay yourself for free, do whatever you want to do for free. Eh? They will not do that. They will want to drag other women to the move. We have to drag that to the move. That is what many of them are using. We just have to see this mentality. Let us keep our men up. Let them be responsible for their children. Let them be responsible for their women. The women they choose to procreate their children with. We just need to stop this mentality. The men don't owe you nothing. Why are they looking for women then? If they owe nobody nothing, why are they looking for women? Why? Why the women having children for them? Because the men are the pillar, are people that can leave legacy, name, everything that their children can emulate and follow in the society. Why? Most women today are single right from Africa because of this mentality that many of us are putting around. We don't add no value to our children. It's a copy children. Huh. He said now the madam madam reduce the volume, which indicating machine. He said this woman just speak before she think. Money is not the only thing a woman can bring into a marriage. She can bring love, peace, good luck, happiness, education, enlightening, godliness, and so many more before money. A woman have a lot of quality. Yes, it's true. She can bring into marriage. She can raise your children that will make you proud as a man. She can join you because most women are the ones that stays at home more, especially the stay at home mom. And if your man give you privilege to stay at home, to care for the children, be the wife, housewife. Hmm? There are a lot. Even a man that really love family, you have that opportunity to stay at home. Your husband pay bills, take care of you all. You support if you want. Because there is no woman on this planet that would say, oh, she want to buy some few things, she will do it for the husband. If she goes out, she want. The women always look for a way to make something good or bad. A man just have to stand like a man. But all this pastor, blah, 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 preaching, they will never allow these men to be men. They will come with this, they will come with that, they will come with everything, every time, every day. When are we going to find peace with all these people now? When are African women going to live a peaceful life without all this charlatan all the time? They will poison people's marriage. They will poison people's home. Eh? Problem every day. Eh? In all this thing we hear, they say any woman wey no dey support na liability, na this, na that. Problem just be that. Problem has started that from that day on. Please, before you start preaching, know what you are preaching. Eh? He says she is getting reputation and not a nice one. Eh? All the time, it's women that are witches. It's women that are holding the men down. Please. He said, what nonsense is this woman saying because you are receiving the tithe and offering? It is true. You people empower them. Eh? You people empower them now. And you see them, they turn back and slap you. That's why you should not empower them. Let their husband create a legacy for them. If their husband was so successful, they won't be shouting their lungs out in the altar. They won't be shouting up and down, begging for money directly, indirectly. Their husband could have opened his mate company like Dangote. Their husband could have different companies everywhere, but they choose to replace the companies that Nigeria is supposed to have with church. And you see their wife coming out to brag. Eh? Eh? You see, so because you are not a pastor, you are laying salt on your fellow woman, laughing swelly, not come out and hustle, so you will know your real woman sitting down receiving of fear and tithe. What did I say before? I've never even read this comment before I talk. Eh? Your husband don't have anything from scratch attached to their name. They will come out like before all these women will be giving them money. I don't give them money because I know they are hypocrites. Hmm? Everything is weak, everything is weak. They have caused problem everywhere. I beg you, we need to stop this thing. We need to stop this wish of hunting. Eh? Tell our men to go and work hard and be responsible with their life instead of all the times women that is problem. Hmm? May we say God called them. Eh? May we say God called them. Which God is calling you people now? See people comment. Nigeria people are waking up. They are waking up from this slumber, from this fraud, from this wayo pastors that came with nothing but rag to come and pick donations, public donations of people. At the end, they turn around and call them names, try to disregard, try to disgrace them all. Eh? Who is the fool now? Who is the fool? Eh? You that is receiving public donation, we still have mouth to talk. Eh? We still have mouth to talk about your fellow women. Eh? Is this right? Is this proper? Eh? So I think we should stop this video for today. Men and women, wake up. If you are in a church, you see them bragging like this, be careful. Don't take problem to your wife at home. Your inability to work or find work that moment, it depends on how you hustle. It depends on what you want to do. It depends if you want to dirty your hand. If you are a university graduate, you have career whatsoever. It doesn't mean that you have to get a automatic job because you go to school. There are a lot of people that are lawyers here. They work in bars, they do other things, they open their business. Don't listen to all these women. They are nothing but they failed people, miserable. They need somebody to pull along with them. They hate their women, their fellow women. Either maybe one of the members have tried to snatch the husband or have tried to do kilombe with their husband. They will carry their hatred in their heart to flog every woman. Don't know them. When you know them, you will know who you are talking to. So, my fellow ladies, be careful. Be careful. A man should take care of you. That is his sole responsibility. Your responsibility is enjoy whatsoever your man is bringing to the table without no guilt. It is time that you choose to birth his children. It is time you dedicate to the children. It is time you dedicate to your man, loving him, caring for him, appreciating him, motivating him. So you need to be compensated all over the world. All the women are compensated. That is why you see many people today, when their husband, but they always have properties, things for their children, for them. Men that are ready to be a husband, a father, they always work very hard. They don't go doing witch hunting people around. They go, if they fail, they get up and fight harder to make sure they make it in life. They don't go witch hunting. It's my wife that is doing this. Those lazy men that engage in those type of attitude, looking for blame instead of them getting up and packing their pieces together and do better for themselves. It's those lazy men that go listening to all this type of mummies, pick me women. Be careful, ladies, okay? It's the real okay. I love all of you all. Think positive, be the best version of yourself, and love yourself.